So I just wanted to take a minute and share. I had a follow-up appointment today with my menopause clinician. And for those of you who know my story, I used to have a chronic cough for 8 years. Then going through menopause and getting my hormones optimized, the cough went away. Last year when I had my hysterectomy, the cough came back. So I'd been working with my clinician from October until just today to continue to increase my estrogen dose. And it was a bit of a challenge because I think the fear is still there, at least in my opinion. The fear is still there in clinicians about increasing doses and what's the standard of care. But I think the message really is there isn't one standard of care. And she did say that, she did agree to that. But the fact that it took me 6 months to get my dosing optimized, to me wasn't okay. So I took, the moment to offer her feedback. And I said, do you mind if I give you some feedback? I said, I didn't say this, but after the 6 months, it took 6 months to get my dosing increased. And I am on a high dose. I'm on 2 different patches, 0.1 milligram and 0.075. So that is higher than normal. I get that. But it took a while to get there. And it was constant appointments and follow-ups and blood work to get there. And I understand at one point my estrogen levels were fairly high. I think they were 130. But so then she was hesitant and talking to leadership team, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, so it just took a while. And so multiple times during that 6 months, I remember saying that I'm okay taking the risk. Can't we just try this, increasing my dose for a couple months to see if I feel better? Because my worst symptom was a chronic cough, and it was like I would spend hours every morning coughing, and it was miserable. Like I did that for 8 years. It was exhausting, and to have that reprieve for a year was phenomenal, and for it to come back was, like I said, exhausting. So anyway, so I'm feeling better. Everything's back. Took a while to get here. Shared that feedback. I think she heard it a little. I'm not entirely sure, but I think that's a message to get to clinicians that listen to your patients. And it's okay if she's willing to take the risk. I was willing to take the risk. Try me. Let me see if this works to get rid of my symptoms because I'm miserable. So anyway, just a reminder, advocate for yourself. She did acknowledge me for advocating for myself, but the fact that I had to advocate for myself with my clinician, who that's her expertise, that was my frustrating point. So I'm hoping she heard that message. I mean, that's really, I want to get to that point that more clinicians understand this, to listen to your patients. The goal is to help them feel better. Can we just work on that? So anyway, wanted to share my story, and have a good one.